conference on display, featuring the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Today's game continues this Golden State Warriors homestand. Well, they are on top of their game right now, and guys on top of the league, the best record in both conferences.
And you'd expect nothing less from the defending champs. They've taken every team's best shot, withstood the scrutiny, and approached the playoffs here with the utmost confidence.
And with that said, a very legitimate chance now to hoist the trophy again at the end of this season. They've been to the mountaintop. They know what it feels like, but it's never easy to repeat.
It's been a nice clean game, huh?
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the athletic duo of Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter. Youngsters Anthony Towns and Zhang are in the post. And it's Rubio in at the one.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game because it just settles you down a little bit.
Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Rubio with it. 9 points last game out. Towns, the pass to Wiggins. Kicks to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. The 10-footer. Reverses. Green with the block. They retain possession. Towns. And at last, they get one to fall.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Curry dishes to Green. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Wiggins drives in. He shoots again, and Towns lays it in. Towns has got his second bucket tonight.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
That's tipped. Now, here's Rubio. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And Zhang kicks to Wiggins. Here's Levine, covered by Barnes. There's Levine. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, the defense recognized how dangerous he is out there and got right up on him. Didn't give him any space.
Bogut sets a screen for Barnes. Excellent use of the screen. That's a
lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now, here's Rubio. He dishes it to Levine. Inside, it's stolen by Green. Barnes passes to Green. Back to Barnes. Pass to Bogut. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Fades back. No good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that night to compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
Well, I don't think they're really built to play those kind of grinded-out, low-scoring games. It just doesn't seem to be in their DNA to me. Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Now, here's Rubio. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Towns, no luck. The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And Rubio kicks to Zhang. Here's Towns. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Golden State's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the wing on the left. That's a 2 from Barnes. Shot is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
Greg, I couldn't agree with you more. They allowed some opposing reserves to get it going. You know the stars are going to get their points. But when you allow those second unit guys to get it going, that's when you're in trouble.
Zhang, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Barnes dishes to Curry. Shot on the wing. That's good. Curry's got 7 points.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
For Minnesota, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's Levine. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas. To the paint. It's stolen by Bogut. Curry against Rubio. Curry kicks to Barnes. No good from outside.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Here's Levine. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And the dunk by Towns.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Karl-Anthony Towns didn't come into the previous year as the most highly touted prospect, Clark, but his play last year at Kentucky would change that.
No question about it. People knew he was going to be good, Kevin, but few saw him being this good. He showed he could do a little bit of everything as a Kentucky big.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now the feed to Barnes. No good on the 3.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
And guys, with Towns, he is so valuable in every aspect of the game. Really great at both ends of the floor. His defense is as strong as it gets for a first-year player.
Now here's Curry after the miss from Ricky Rubio. Shot from the wing. Here's Bogut and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And perhaps the biggest plus about Towns is his upside. I mean, he's shown that he can make big strides in his level of play. Already good at shooting from outside and can play either post spot, too.
Quickly go to our rookie leaderboard to find out which rookies have blocked the most shots this season. Second Karl-Anthony Towns.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued. It takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
Boy, he does such a good job of positioning himself, so you have a hard time getting shots over. One of the best of all rookies denying the rim.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Pass to Towns. There's the pick. Dishes it to Muhammad. Over to the left wing. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Shot clock at 6. And Muhammad kicks to Smith. Fader on the way. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for the Warriors. Minnesota also making some changes. Bielitsa. He's checked in for Towns. Prince comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Livingston kicks to Rush. Green, the screen. Down low. Livingston no luck.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Jones. Six on the shot clock. With some mark.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Green? 7th in assists. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And, you know, his floor awareness, undeniable. You know, as you pointed out, he's great at drawing the defense and then making the perfect pass in stride.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Jones nails both of them. The Warriors trail. Here is Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Outside, Green. Green, the screen. Barbosa kicks to Green. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Green's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Trailblazers.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. And here is Barbosa. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, a moment ago, Steve Kerr and I were able to chat. He said the key to this matchup will be their ability to limit the quality looks close to the basket. When facing a team like this one, he said, you don't stand a chance giving up easy looks inside. Guys?
And thank you for that, Doris. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. Smith sets the pick for Jones. Puts up a three, but he stays with it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Golden State's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Green left side. He feeds it to Livingston. Spates sets a screen. A three. Barbosa. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark fourth back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Only 5 games left on the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is stacking up out west. We'll take a look at the Warriors. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, the Minnesota Timberwolves right now quite a ways down below.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
Well, there was never a question about the talent. I mean, they've got enough of that. It was just a matter if they could get the most out of it.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
Jones, the pass to Muhammad. There's a minute 34 left here in the first quarter. Jones, no luck. Warriors leading by 5. Barbosa, he has 5, and he gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Jones. The Warriors making the shot. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bielitsa's got his first 2 points of the night.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. The Warriors, #1.
You know what, Kevin, as a team, they've been getting great results offensively. I mean, they seem to always get the ball to the right guy at the right time in the right position.
.55 seconds left in the first. Now here's Barbosa. Muhammad covering. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Jones kicks to Prince. Screen by Smith. Here's Muhammad. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Now it's just a 3-point Warrior lead. Muhammad's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside, Green. And the Warriors miss again. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Smith sets the pick for Prince. He kicks to Muhammad. 6 to shoot. Jones drives in. It's by Elitza, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Jones, that's for 2. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Warriors lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
Warriors leading by 3. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Higgins outside at the 3 with Anthony Towns at the 4. Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Jang in at the center position. Now, here's Rubio. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Here's Levine. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Levine's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Timberwolves. Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. That's the 3 fly, and he gets it to go.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, and he is absolutely scorching.
Now here's Jang. Back to Rubio. Wiggins, right side. Pocket 6. Passes it to Towns. Here's Rubio. And Thompson sends it back. The dish to Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Barnes has got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, they've been really active effective on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
Warriors leading by 4.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ricky Rubio has everything you want out of a player except one thing. He has to learn to shoot it better. Rubio can defend, he can pass, he can lead a team, but until he becomes a better shooter, I think he's going to short-circuit his potential.
And it's Wiggins missing. Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Rush dishes to Curry. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
How about Steph Curry in this one? 12 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Here's Levine. Feeds to Towns. That is good. Towns has got 11 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Got it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Wiggins.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's the screen. Baseline J on the way. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Shot from 12. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. Now the pass to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 4.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Rubio, the pass to Levine. Here's the 3. No luck, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Outside Curry. Thompson in the corner. And the rejection by Jang. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Levine, covered by Barnes. Levine kicks to Towns. That's good. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Now here is Bogut. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Barnes. That one off the back iron and out.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
There's Levine. No good. That would have tied it.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Play him tight, come on!
And he hits it to tie the game up. Levine's got 6 points.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball.
And all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Now, here's Rubio. After the miss from Stephen Curry. Knocks it loose. Here's Rush. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Warriors lead by two.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Hey, for Zach LaVine, the dunk contest last season was his coming out party to the world. He put on a show that everybody in the NBA was buzzing about.
And for LaVine in his dunking, if you saw him in college or last season, you knew he was a very special player in the air.
Well, LaVine can be one of the great all-time dunkers with his height and ability to lift off. He gets airborne so effortlessly that there are few that can match his power and finesse once he's airborne.
So LaVine nails both of them. Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Thompson dishes to Barnes. Back to Thompson. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Jang. 8 points his last outing. Wiggins passes to LaVine. 5 to shoot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
They throw good. LaVine. And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Green in for Brandon Rush. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Muhammad, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. So LaVine nails both of them.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Let's take a second to bring up our rookie leaderboard for a glance at this year's top first-year free throw shooters. Third is Karl-Anthony Towns.
And really, he needs to continue getting to the free throw line as much as possible because he's pretty deadly once he gets there.
And it's hard to score in this league as a rookie. The charity stripe is one place where you can get some easy points when nobody's on you. And he's learned to take full advantage of that.
So it's the Warriors now. Thompson kicks to Spates. Here's Barnes. Oh, that's blocked.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, they've had their chances, and they're playing with passion. They've just got to tighten up on the execution.
Now here's Jang. Harrison Barnes missing his rush. Towns kicks to Muhammad. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. Shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Curry with him. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Now, here's Rubio. Here's Tang. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Inside. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 14.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Rubio dishes to Towns. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry. And then for Minnesota, Smith checked in for Jen. Prince comes in for Levine, and Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Here is Livingston. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Kicks it to Green. He dishes it to Barbosa. Pass to Barnes. The feed now to Livingston. Green with a screen on Jones. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Livingston's got his second bucket tonight.
And he came off that screen, and he just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Jones, the pass to Muhammad. Dishes it to Prince. Pass to Jones from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply. I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Towns sets the pick for Prince. They set the pick. Here's Muhammad. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Muhammad's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here is Livingston. Spates sets a screen. On its way from Barbosa for 2. Here's Livingston. No good. And Minnesota now the other way. Outside, Jones. Prince with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Back to Smith. And here is Muhammad. 6 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. Jones. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Shot is off.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Here's Barbosa, and it's Barbosa again missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
That gives them the lead. 8 points for Shabazz Muhammad.
And you could see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And Green gets it to go.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
Livingston signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors off their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question of it. Rare package at 6'7". He's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it. And easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get him.
action, let's look at the stats for the Timberwolves. 7th in field goal percentage, 8th in rebounding. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And, you know, back to his phenomenal efficiency from three. His consistent shooting creates a lot of openings in the defense.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for Minnesota. Timberwolves shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Now here's Muhammad. He's covered closely. Jones for three. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Barbosa with the ball.
They're working in closer to the bucket here in the second.
Well, the threes weren't falling early, and sometimes seeing a few easier ones go in can renew that confidence.
Now here's Jones. Inside, and Bielitsa kicks to Smith. It's tipped. Stolen by Barbosa. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
There's the screen. Spates against Smith. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc, it's deflected, and he gets it back. The offensive rebound.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Livingston dishes to Barbosa. He feeds it to Livingston. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw good, Livingston. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now Jones. To stop the run. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And we finish one half of basketball. Warriors ahead. They lead by 6. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Ricky Rubio. And Ricky, you guys had a tough battle on your hands tonight. What do you think the adjustments are that you might make for the second half?
We got a lot of turnovers. We got a lot of layups, and that can happen. We have to take care of the ball.
Taking care of the ball, always crucial, Ricky. Thank you. Kevin?
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
The big positive, I think, their points in the paint. They were determined to work the ball inside of Ernie. It worked. It's always worked. I got 4 rings. I know it works for a fact. That's why they call me Dr. O'Neal, because I'm a master at being dominant on the inside. Anyway, you got to keep that going, because that will continue to open things up for them on the perimeter.
That wraps it up for halftime as the game is just about to get going again in the third quarter. We will see you later.
begins as we get set for the second half of basketball. Karl-Anthony Towns has been sensational.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Warriors leading by 6. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut and at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. They set the pick. And it's sent back by Bogut. And pushing up is Golden State Warriors again in transition. Outside Curry. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Warriors leading by 8.
And Ricky Rubio, one of the youngest international basketball stars ever. We started hearing about him in the U.S. back when he was 16. Even then, powerful teams in Europe were all vying for his services.
And going back to Rubio, Clark, his natural instincts in every phase of the game, as Greg was just talking about, are really second to none. In 06, he led Spain to a championship, registering 3 triple-doubles and 1 quadruple-double. Wow.
And despite those gaudy numbers, you just never know with an international star if, in fact, his game will translate to the NBA. Rubio's game obviously has.
Now, here's Rubio. He kicks to Levine. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Stephen Curry. The Timberwolves been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
So Levine nails both of them. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Curry against Rubio. Curry wide open, and it's Golden State with another.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Timberwolves trail by 11. There's the pick. Here's Levine. 14 points for him. 9 feet out. Here's Dang. Soft touch off the glass. Jang's got 6.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And another shot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
The Black Falcon. I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. And remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a fact?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
Curry gets the bucket.
Oh, wow, 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
A nice bounce back year for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game. Looking at Golden State since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they put up. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with. I tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor. And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of the game.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Passes it to Wiggins. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one. Rubio against Curry. Bogut with a screen on Rubio. Curry kicks to Bogut. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can. A rugged player.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And he sinks the second.
And getting back to Bogut, people forget he's a pretty good athlete. The reason he was drafted #1 overall way back when was because of his insane combination of size and movement skill. That's why he remains one of the excellent shot blockers in the league today.
Warriors leading by 8. Curry passes to Green. On the wing, Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Now, here's Rubio. He has 6. Jang with the screen for Rubio. That's short off the rim.
And when you talk about Bogut, I think the Warriors' incredible regular season inspired him. He didn't have to be the star. He just had to anchor that deep. Sometimes when you give a guy a specific task to be the best at, that's when he delivers the most.
Here's Rubio after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Here's Levine. 14 points for him. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. And at least as I look at it.
Green. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Timberwolves trail by 12. Now the dish to Towns. Nice D from Bogut.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Thompson with the bucket.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Levine dishes to Towns, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And now that we have a second, let's take a look at the job these point guards have been doing since the All-Star break. Tremendous assist numbers you see right there. 5th, Ricky Rubio.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
And that's the thing to me. I mean, as exceptional as their assist numbers are, it's their leadership and that ability to direct their offense. That's what makes them stand out.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And Towns drops them both. And here are the Warriors now. Curry gets to Green. Green, the screen. A floater. That's tipped. Jang with the ball. He's got 6. Jang with a screen on Green. Rubio the pass to Dang, and he gets it to go. Jang's got 8.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Curry dishes to Green. To the paint, here's Rush. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Good on the second free throw.
And guys, more and more, we're seeing the league try to protect the health of the players. I mean, you see the evidence on the court. Over the last 5 years, the league has cut down the number of cameramen along the baselines in half, giving these great athletes a little more runway to land safely.
Here's Levine. He's got 14. Feeds it to Towns. Kicks it out to Rubio. 5 to shoot. Here's Levine. Oh, good with the triple. And speaking of more space for the players, there's even been talk of widening the court. What do you think of that, Clark?
Players have gotten bigger and more athletic, so I wouldn't be opposed to maybe widening the lane a bit. I know the owners with those front row seats raking in that cash might not want to expand the court. He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Now Rush. And there's the pass to Bogut. Kicks it to Rush. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. The Warriors have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Craig Smith, he's checked in for Jang. Bielitsa comes in for Towns. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And he makes both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Levine. 14 points for him. He dishes it to Muhammad. Outside, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here is Livingston. He has 6. Spates sets a screen. Not freed up. Nice work off the pick. Barbosa's got 9 points.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Levine. Down by 15. It's intercepted. 4-on-3 break. Here's Livingston. Rebound by Bielitsa. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Smith with a screen on Barbosa. Levine kicks to Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got his first points of the night.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Livingston passes to Green. Green, the screen. Here's Spates. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good. Spates has got his second bucket of the night.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But He actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
And the first one drops. Well, there was a time when the media had written off Shabazz Muhammad as an impact player. We showed last year he belongs in this NBA.
Yeah, certainly did. I mean, he improved in every facet of the game, and sometimes we tend to write guys off a little too soon, Kevin. The media in general, not you in particular. He's been a big-time performer for the Wolves.
Tayshaun Prince has checked in for Levine.
And for Muhammad, it's weird that so many fans had given up on a player just after his rookie season. I mean, he's vindicated anyone who stuck with him after his slow rookie start.
No good from Spates. Timberwolves trail by 14. They set the pick. Jones drives in. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And for Muhammad, a lot of it had to do with the hype he got in college, coupled with his age situation. So when he struggled, people were too quick to write him off. But he has showed he can ball.
Rush's shot is off. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. It's Jones on the way, covered by Barbosa. And he gets the bucket. And the Warriors with possession here.
All right, Golden State, go!
Looking at the Timberwolves, let's see where they rank in the NBA statistics right now. 4th in free throw percentage, 8th in field goal percentage, and they are in the top third of the league in assists. The quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
And talking about how consistent they've been at the foul line, so often it's an afterthought, but the good teams find a way to make teams pay for sending them to the free throw line. That's been a key all season.
Here is Livingston. He's got 6. The feed to Barbosa. There's the pick. Pass to Rush from outside the arc. And Jones pulls it down.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Pass to Bielitsa. Dishes it to Muhammad. The jump hook. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Muhammad's got 11 points. Warriors leading by 10. Livingston dishes to Barnes. Pass to Barbosa. Fires for 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
1:06 left in the third quarter. It's stolen. Here is Livingston, defended by Jones. Livingston kicks to Green. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Green's got 4 points in the quarter. Timberwolves trail by 15. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Screen by Smith. Here's Muhammad. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Muhammad's got 13 points. Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's Livingston, and it comes off the front of the rim. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Back to Jones. Smith sets the pick for Jones. There's the pass to Bielitsa. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his second rebound here tonight. Here's Barnes. Good work defensively by Jones. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 13. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. Timberwolves trail by 13. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. Wiggins outside at the 3 with Anthony Towns at the 4. And it's Jang in at the 5 spot. Now here's Towns. Down low. Here's Levine. And he gets the bucket.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Free throw good, Levine. Warriors leading by 10. The dish to Barnes, and it's blocked.
Really quite surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard said.
Yeah, not typical. They've been dominant on the board, but they are still falling short on the scoreboard.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Harrison Barnes missing his reach. Thompson passes to Livingston. You look at Gorgie Jang and his development in the league out of Louisville. What a big jump for him last season.
And that's a great point. That first year, you could tell the game was a little too fast, and he was a bit overwhelmed, but started to get more and more minutes throughout the season and really blossomed with the extra opportunities.
And so he hits both.
Looking at the numbers for Sean Livingston, he's got 8 points and 5 blocked shots. Whether it's making a tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
You're right on with Pat. He's had a great feel, really, for his teammates as well as the opponent.
And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one. Timberwolves trail by 14.
And Jang last season doubled his points per game, got enough rebounds where he could be a double-double player every night in the near future.
Levine can't hit. Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Towns with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Count that one. And that's now 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Now here's Curry. Pulls it from the elbow. And he overshot that one, missing.
And Yang isn't a young player by any means, but he has learned how to fill a niche on a team quickly. Just offers good numbers and intangibles in a lot of places on the stat sheet.
Levine, good.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Thompson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half. Rubio outside. He feeds it to Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Curry. Screen by Bogut. Thompson dishes to Bogut. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. Livingston. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft, and Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
Livingston hits both of them. Timberwolves trail by 13. Now here's Rubio. They set the pick. Out to the wing. All alone. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got 8 points in the quarter. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Thompson sets the pick for Curry. Nobody near Barnes. And again, no good by Golden State. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Wiggins against Thompson. Wiggins kicks to Rubio. Feeds to Towns. Poked loose. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. That's good. Thompson's got 13 points in the second half.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Levine. He kicks it to Towns. Here's Rubio. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Warriors leading by 11. Outside Curry. Thompson passes to Bogut. They set the pick. Thompson dishes to Bogut. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Now here's Curry. Doing the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Kicks to Barnes. Three-pointer. Curry can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Levine. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Levine's got 24.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Barnes screen on Rubio. They double team Curry. They set the screen. 6 to shoot. Screen by Bogut. Here's Barnes. Second shot opportunity, and Bogut finishes inside. Bogut's got 4 points in the quarter.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
Now, here's Rubio. Here's Levine. Kicks to Towns. No good. Nice D from Bogut.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The screen from Thompson. Bogut kicks to Barnes. Thompson, a screen on Chang. That's a 2 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Bogut against Chang. Back to Rubio. Towns sets the pick for Rubio. He dishes it to Levine. 3-pointer. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 6th assist on the night.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson kicks to Green. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point. And here is Muhammad. There's the feed to Levine. Chang with a screen on Thompson. 4 on the clock. Chang, no luck.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Now here is Bogut, and here's Barnes for 3. Muhammad grabs the board. Muhammad's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Levine. Rubio outside to the middle. Here's Towns. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Green. From the inbound. Rebound Bogut. Warriors leading by 10. Curry with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Outside, Green. Golden State moving it around. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
One shot.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Muhammad, good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Curry with it. Pass to Bogut. Thompson outside. Back to Bogut. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish. And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Looking at the numbers for Gorgui Dieng, he's got 13 rebounds and the 1 steal.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside, he can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Warriors leading by 9. This is to Bogut. Rubio against Curry. Jacks up a 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Rubio left side. Now here's Muhammad. He's covered by Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
And Muhammad gets it to go.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Warriors leading by 12. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Levine. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Passes it to Towns. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Curry against Rubio. Outside Curry. Green, the screen. The 11-footer, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Warriors.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left the man open deep, you get a good look at the basket. And they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. His team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They've now won 70 on the year.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up
do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display for Klay Thompson. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Here's Rubio. Draymond Green pulls it in. Now the pass to Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and an extra little bit of confidence.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Congratulations on this win tonight, Stephen, and tell us a little bit about the driving philosophy behind how this team strives to be the most cohesive unit possible.
To me, it's a commitment. We know that that's going to, put us in good position to win every single night. As if we bring the effort, multiple efforts at each possession, where you might get beat, but you got to get back into play. And God's going to help you. You help him. We care about each other, so we want to make sure that nobody's left out to dry. And I think that's a big factor. And we're just relentless on defensive end.
Congratulations, Steph. Great job. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson is everything you want in a swingman. Long and athletic, a staunch defender, and a terrific passer. But let's not forget what makes him truly special, that silky smooth jump shot. Thompson is pure, fellas, and he can light it up.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.